Hi everybody, Laura here. So glad to be joining you for the October Card Kit Blog Hop with Simon Says Stamp. Here's the card I made using a lot of the goodies that come in this awesome kit. Really great kit this month. I am embossing one of the heart images that comes in the stamp set. Stamp set's called I See You. Okay, you can't just say I see you. You have to sing it. You have to go I see you. I mean, it's just the way it's got to be. So I'm embossing that in clear. I'm going to pour on some embossing powder right here, and beware, my camera just completely freaks out right here. It just goes blurry when I'm pouring the embossing powder on. I do not know why that happened, and now it goes back in focus. So we're rocking and rolling. Once I got that embossed, here's the pattern papers that come in the kit, and they are really awesome. Lots of gold foil accents. Really love that. I chose these inks that kind of coordinate with the colors in the pattern paper. I'm going to do a little bit of ink smushing. One of my favorite things to do. Haven't done it in a while, and I thought it'd be fun to try it here. So I pressed down some spun sugar on a piece of acetate, spritzed it with water. By the way, I'm using Tim Holtz watercolor cardstock whenever I do ink smushing. And then I'll zap that with my heat gun. And you can dry it in between each application if you want to get nice definition of color, or if you want to get it to blend with the next color, then don't heat set it. Just keep working while it's wet. So I wanted a little bit of both. Now I'm doing a little mustard seed, and while that's still wet, I'm going to add some worn lipstick. So now this is going to give you a nice blend between the mustard seed and the worn lipstick. You'll see here you kind of get a corally, orangey, delightful color right there. And then I'll go ahead and let this dry and kind of go back and forth until I'm happy with the colors that I got. Okay, let's talk about videos. So the last video I made, I didn't do a voiceover. I just did some music. And the consensus is that nobody liked that. But I wanted to try something different. I mean, it was less than a 2-minute video, and I thought it'd be kind of fun just to put some fun music behind it, do a really quick 2-minute video. I had no idea that people felt so strongly about my voiceovers and my chitter chatter and my gift of my gab, which honestly in real life I don't have the gift of gab. I'm more of the listener. I'm quieter. I know you don't believe me when I say that, but somehow when I get doing these videos and the voiceovers, something takes over and I just go to town talking about nonsense. I don't even talk about the card half the time. But whatever the case, don't worry, I will continue to do it if that's what you want. Do you even want me to make cards, or should I just tell stories? Maybe you just want me to tell stories about my kids and my love of French fries and chocolate. Okay, back to the card. I ran the top part of those pattern paper strips through my sewing machine, just add a little stitching accent. Then I went ahead and die cut 4 hellos using the painted hello die. This comes in the card kit. You can also buy it separately, just like the stamp set. The I See You stamp set can be bought separately, and the pattern papers, a lot of things can be bought separately, but you get them all together in this wonderful kit. And let me tell you, you can make a lot of fabulous cards with this kit. There's so many beautiful elements, and I'm really loving the gold foil details in the pattern paper. And you also get a little gold ink pad, little gold dewdrop that can be used as well, going along, tying in with the gold theme. And okay, so I layered up my hello word die cut sentiment, give it some thickness, and then I add a little bit of color with my little mini ink blender and some Rosy Cheeks ink. Once I got a little ombre pink on there, just a little bit, I'm adding some Wink of Stella for some shimmer. And once we get that all glimmered up, I'm going to go ahead and adhere that over top of my smushing. And then I'm going to tie in the little bit of stitching that I did up in the top left. I wanted to kind of tie it in along the bottom. So I'm going to run a stitch through my hello. I was a little bit concerned about breaking my sewing machine because that's a pretty thick hello. But I was feeling the stitching, and I just thought I'm going to go with it. And then I went ahead off camera and embossed the sentiment. This is also from the I See You stamp set. It says, "You're pretty fantastic." I love that. So this is a great hello card to send to somebody to let them know you think they're pretty fantastic. How great is that? So popping this up on a cream card base. Let me tell you, this cream, one of my favorite neutrals. Now, to finish it off, a little bit of sequin action. I trimmed that sparkling clear. That's one of those big ones. I believe it's the 8mm Pretty Pink Posh, sparkling clear. I trimmed it so it could fit underneath my little sentiment strip. And then the other sequins are from Lucy. Have you seen her Little Things by Lucy, her little sequin collections? I believe it's Flamingo and Just Peachy. Gorgeous little collection of sequins she's got there. This card is finished. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your hop. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next time.